Hello and welcome to Scholar Coaching. If you'd also like to participate, follow the link below and access the replay inbox. In there, go ahead and drop your replay file, ball chasing link, or YouTube video of you playing your preferred game mode, and mention your competitive rank or 6-man's rank if possible. If any of this doesn't make any sense to you while watching the video, feel free to follow up on my Scholar School of Learning series in my video playlist. We go over all the basic ideas and general rotations that are talked about in these replay analysis. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy.
You got cheat. You take the cheat. Rolls over. Come back, grab your pads. Good job, boost management here. Force over. Your teammate cuts, you wait for it. Possible shot, but you wait it out because it's not there yet. Get the control, good choice. I'm down with that. If you read the shot and you want to take it, I could have been with it, but it would have been really risky, so I'm glad you didn't. You keep yourself under control, good pressure, good patience, man. Great patience. There's no need to rush, right? That's kind of the greatest part about this, right? No need to rush. When you see your teammate recovering overall, I'd like if you started to face in a little bit earlier here or rotated back to net first. They came in with higher momentum, right? Reading the 50 in, right? Coming in like this instead. But overall, you're still covering a midfield. You're still covering a zone outside of what your teammate can handle. So I'm okay with how you did it. I don't prefer it personally, but it's okay. 50 over, done. Dewey has the hit. You're identifying that he's near post, so you wait. Neutral face here. I'm pretty okay with this neutral facing, actually. So, like, you see your teammates overstep, so you're starting to go to net, and you neutral face, you wait. You just wait. That's fantastic. Because your teammate has the next free hit. So you start to break out when you see that guy's slow. You cover the left side first. Great awareness here, honestly. That's fantastic. Really good job on that. I love how you kept yourself available to go back post, too. That was, like, the best part about it. You didn't just force yourself in. You made yourself available, and you made sure that you could fill third if needed, because you saw the play was pretty free. Really great awareness. Cut in, take your 50, great third. Good job outside in on the post lines. Got a good pace of the play. Good read. Come back around. Back post timing, fantastic. Maybe coast here a little bit. Stay facing the net, right? Bounces high. You can go vertical and try to chip it out. Or the same way, use the momentum to reposition, let your teammate take the 50, then cross over and be available for this. Clear out here. A little more direct. Overall, you had a really good starting point on that. It's just your recovery in the play once it went to shit was not the quickest, and you also didn't keep yourself locked down in the neutral facing, so you couldn't cover backward very well either, and then you weren't able to reposition, right? 50, pop, you bang, goes over, your teammate's bumping him, nice. If that was on net, that would have been pretty sick. Do you there? Identify your teammate here if you can real quick, just ball cam off for that real quick, just make sure he's not turning into midfield, right? So just ball cam off while you're waiting for this. He's going deep, ball cam back on, reaction jump, try to get it, or turn out, let it bounce, and then try to shoot. Let them hit that. It's not that big of a deal. The shot itself is already a really tough angle. You don't have to force yourself into that one. Try to button out mid, breakthrough, third there, touch to the side. Ooh, bad turn, right? You're trying to keep yourself aware, which is great, but keep that neutral facing until you read that it's bad or good, right? You can turn after the hit. It's soft. You turn in this way, you cover the net, or you turn after the fact, get the clear after you read Kotsky here, and then follow through. Try to break that through. Covering the mid again here as like a double third. I mean, it's better than nothing, but again, I prefer if you're just a little bit farther back because your teammate will probably turn in and dive anything going to mid anyway. So covering here, maybe bubble behind him as he starts turning to wall, right? Engage, push straight down mid if you want, or from behind him, right? Cleaner line, similar to earlier. I would much prefer that. You are covering a different zone than him, and you still are covering a third clear. So it's what you're doing isn't bad. It's just like, your teammate's probably going to dive it. You're probably going to get a double commit out of your control there. You know what I mean? And you don't have to wait for him anyway. So it's like, it's kind of just like in solo queue or like in situations, it's kind of just not helpful to a degree. Let me pause this real quick. I like how you're getting slow possession here. You're baiting them in. Good wall read. Good job being there. Anyway, so you get the hit over him. Get a little bit of a double is what it is. The recovery's a little sloppy, right? Once you lose that ball, don't worry about trying to get a 50 anymore. It's already lost. Just focus on the recovery. Try to get in midfield for extension, control net, go for a demo, something other than trying to recover and do nothing, right? Or trying to recover a hit that doesn't exist. Apathy, what's up, man? How you doing today? Coming back down center here, covering the midfield opportunity. Jump up. Nice. Good try here. Overall, flip a little bit less, keep your car under more control, keep your speed. A little bit later here is still fine, right? And then you keep momentum up and get that overall save. If you get it, you get it. You don't, you don't. It is what it is. This ball right here should be bump. Bub is supposed to be covering this most of the time. So we're going up back post, not going outside, but said 12 out, in, up, block, right? He should be a little bit cleaner to that, or go near side there if he really needs to. You can clutch that. You're very close to getting it. A little more confidence, earlier of a jump on it, read that it's failing, and just make that happen. But I love how you're controlling the midfield there. That was really good. You wait. Bang. Try to cover the midfield. Not possible dunk. You turn out. You start the shadow. You're doing such a late second there that your teammate can't identify that you're second until it's too late. So, like, Dewey here doesn't see you. He sees you never, right? How's he supposed to know you're going in for that shot? So you need to get an earlier second then if you really want to. So, like, go faster here and maybe even a little bit shorter straight in behind. And then you cut off Dewey so he knows he can leave here. Then you take the shot from the near side instead of him. Maybe confident. But in the same way here, you're awkward. You get to go slow. Dewey doesn't trust you. He would never would. Let Dewey go slow second here in most cases, right? This is where I'm kind of like, no, what I don't like about this, like, wide-ass third here, right? You try too hard to play, like, the pass. You try too hard to play the shot. Just give it up. Take the defense. Come in from behind Dewey. Let it fail. They bang. You're on. You're up the wall. You counterattack, right? Immediate counterattack. You have the boost. You can make it happen. Like, you're playing third to a degree, but you're not really isolating from your second man. You're not focusing on what your teammate needs you to do. You're focusing on what you want to do as third, right? It's not exactly the same thing. You need to play for your team. Damn. You bail, you readjust. If you're in this situation again, try not to over drift turn to this. You're pacing. Don't be afraid to go backward if you need to, right? But, like, overall, when you're pacing out here, right? Continue momentum through. Stay ahead of him. He's dribbling up at the end and then get it, right? Leave yourself room to read that play a little bit. Intercept the pass so he makes a pass, right? So keep yourself ahead of it. You end up just drifting, losing all your momentum there, and that ends up cutting you off. Touch. Follow through. 50 low. Take the 50. It is what it is. Your teammate was a little aggressive. Third here. Go third. Go third. Go third. Right? Start by going third. Stay outside the post, right? Don't flip through here. Flip back this way, right? 12 here. Watch Dewey. Dewey goes to net. You can turn into midfield now. Be available. I mean, you ended up... Did you get the 50 here? I don't think you did, right? But turn in, you know, now as Dewey fails. Pop, right? You look at the third, rotate out. He goes for it. Now you're third behind him. They have an extension, right? He's going to play to that side anyway, so you stay third. There's the dunk. Now you're coming in. He sets up. You stay third. There's the pop. You rotate back out. You still get this. Or you read that he's going to cut you early anyway, so you're coming in third. He's cutting. You wait out right here. Bang, up, counterattack. One or the other. Lock down that third earlier, though, right? Play that third. You're kind of just holding extension this whole time. Not really doing anything. Trying to get random cutoffs that don't matter because your teammate's not playing it to you anyway. Bang. Cut. You chip. Nice. Pop. Don't turn towards the corner. Always turn towards the net here, right? He bangs. If you can't intercept that, assume an extension is there to shoot it, or it's going to bounce to mid anyway, right? So turn to midfield to start. Pop. Now you chase out. You 50. You save this every single time. Guarantee it. You're last man back. You have to defend that. Cut off the net first. If you wanted the corner boost, should have gone to corner boost when you're rotating out. Don't do it after they're hit. Very close to, like, the ideal line here. Just go a little bit quicker here. Don't slow down. Boost, cut in, straight up, straight pass, right? Pass it all the way to the right there to the bump. You end up getting the block here. You end up getting just enough to save it, and that's okay. But you can get more out of that. You can get the counterattack clear, which is really important for third man. Great try on the flick. Work on those overall flicks. You end up diagonal flipping there or side flipping. You need to back flip. Guarantee that big motion with your car to get that acceleration of the ball. Big power. What a flip reset. Good save on your teammate. Again, you're coming back to third here, right? You're letting your teammate cut. You're going to third position. Bail, go out deeper. Commit out, right? Let him set up the play. Start from here. Here's his flip reset. Here's his shot. You're in. You save. You don't have to get this guy's awkward save. You pass it to Dewey now. Guarantee it in the corner to Dewey, or to Dewey, or to Dewey, right? He cuts in. He gets all these opportunities. They're all available. He encompasses all of these. Guarantee that save. You're last man back. Focus on staying ahead of that play there. Good try on the overall dunk and read. A little tough. You don't need a wave dash and go into second here, right? You're already dusted. Your teammate should have taken it. You're not going to get there any faster than this guy would have. Just take your time. Cover third. You can stay third here, wide and deep. Take your time. Let them clear. Just let them clear. Your teammate's rotating out now. You can push in, right? You get the after bounce here. You wouldn't have dunked it there, but instead you would have gotten it. He flicks, right? He's going to flick towards the sidewall probably out of panic. You can start coming in now and get it at the end over here. and take it up through the corner and so on, buying time for Bub to show up into midfield. Then you pass down to Bub, let Dewey rotate out during that same time. A little more control, right? I know your teammates aren't playing good seconds, but you gotta let them be bad seconds because they're definitely not playing third either, right? And I'd much rather you play third and defend the net than you play a bad second man with them. You know what I mean? Full boost over. Dewey has. Let him have. Good job trying to get out of his way. Not really ideal. Go back towards the ground here. Earlier. Don't try to stop and 3-point turn. Just drive towards the ground. Go back into the midfield here. 50. Done. Socks. Over. Reposition. A little aggressive as third again, but you could have blocked a shot towards the net, I assume, so I'm okay with it. Just again, not the most efficient way to get the counterattack, keep the pressure. And then that's it. 0-0. That's 0 seconds. Yeah, a lot of opportunities where you could have prevented goals just by holding a better third. Could have kept better long-term pressure, maybe gave more opportunities for your teammates by holding that better third. But really, a lot of these goals are kind of given up because the defense of the other team was pretty solid, and your teammates weren't the strongest overall. But you might have been able to keep it 1-1, or keep that 1-goal lead by never letting a goal in some cases. You might have been able to get this in the OT or by keeping that 1-goal difference in this game. You're not going to get a lot of scoring goal opportunities here unless if you solo player get some better mechanics to like lay down some really great plays. Overall, though, a lot of missed counterattack opportunities I think is the biggest problem here. Overall, though, not a terrible game. You have good awareness. I like a lot of the awareness and whatnot, what I see. I like how you're trying to identify your teammates, but you're not isolating well enough to keep that offensive pressure.